Hi there.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Matt.
Hi, I'm Nathan.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Good, good.
So we're just, I'm the social worker who's going to be interviewing you today.
Okay, okay.
And I was just first going to start things off with talking about some stuff so we can formulate some goals and talk about why you're here, okay?
Sure, sure.
First of all, who was the one who set up this appointment today?
Oh, well, you know, I've been seeing this doctor. He's been seeing me for the last few years. Actually, I started seeing him about 3 years ago. You know, he was referred to me by my doctor I usually go see.
Okay.
And then, but then that doctor, he's okay. I mean, he was giving me meds then, and it was kind of helping me chill out a little bit. But then, you know, I was chilling out too much, and you know, my mom was after me, my dad was after me to, you know, get out and do something. And I told him I just couldn't get out, and then, but yeah, it was my doctor.
Okay. When you say chill out,
Yeah.
what kind of thing are you talking about?
Well, you know, like I get into these moods where you know, I do a lot of work. I'm doing some work on some computer stuff, and I'm hoping that when I get this computer stuff together, that you know, I'm going to be able to get, you know, I'm going to be able to make some money. I haven't been able to have a job lately because it's just too slow. You know, they want me to just do one thing, and I just don't like doing one thing. So once I get the software together, then I'm going to put it out there on the internet, and then you know, the money should start rolling in, and then mom and dad, you know, they won't have to worry about me and all that stuff.
Okay. So talk about your family a little bit.
Well, I don't know. You know, my mom, and you know, she you know, stays home and takes care of my brother's kids, and my dad's a lawyer, so you know, he's out quite a bit. So you know, there's usual family, man. We have a house in the suburbs there. You know, it was kind of nice growing up. I liked being in the city though, and I wanted to move back in. And then, you know, because when you're out there, there's just not a lot going on. I mean, because I really like the music scene, and it's really hard to find a good place out there to go and hear good bands, because there's like crap out there. And then I come into the city and I find some stuff. So, right, you know, it's so what were we talking? Oh, my family, right? Yeah, you know, they're all right. They're all right.
Do you live at home with your parents?
Well, you know, sort of. I kind of, they kind of set up the basement for me, and it's kind of like my own apartment. You know, I have my bed, and I have a little mini fridge, and I have a microwave, and, you know, sometimes I have my friends down who will work on my music, or work on my computer stuff, you know, when I'm by myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like being by yourself?
Yeah, well, sometimes more than others, but usually when I'm feeling really good and I'm getting a lot of stuff done, which kind of gets frustrating a little bit, but
That makes sense.
But you know, when I'm working on, you know, all of my stuff together all at once, then I, you know, kind of get it a little backwards in what I'm doing. But then sometimes I don't want to be around anyone at all.
Okay. Let's get back to what you were talking about, chilling out.
Yeah.
Do you try really hard to chill out? Is that something that you spend a lot of time?
You know, I get really worked up when I'm working my stuff, and you know, some weird things that happen, and I just don't know if you know, when I'm kind of chilled out a little bit more, then all the weird stuff, it just doesn't seem like it bothers me as much, and I think a little bit more clearly about it. So, you know, when we're talking about chilling out, then it just means that I'm, you know, I'm chilled out and I'm not thinking about all that stuff as much and all that crap.
Talk about the weird stuff a little bit. What kind of weird stuff are we?
Well, all right. So I have this friend who joined the Peace Corps, and she was really, really important to me. And she went to the Peace Corps, and she ended up down in South America working in the Peace Corps. And I had this other friend that I was kind of dating at the time, and I got this email from my friend, and it said some things about, you know, it was like this web page. It was like a link to a web page. On this web page, it showed like all of this stuff that had happened in South America, where my Peace Corps friend was, and I know she did that on purpose to freak me out. And you know, I thought that she had infiltrated my computer, so I took out all my hard drives and destroyed them, and I thought she was getting into my stuff. And you know, and then I was, you know, checking the light fixtures, because I swear that she was watching me, because she had, there's no way that she would have known that my friend would have went in the Peace Corps. I never talked about her and going to the Peace Corps. She had to know somehow.
That must be scary.
It was very scary.
So what I'm hearing you say is, you know, all this weird stuff started happening around the computer, around your Peace Corps friend, and it kind of made you stressed out. So then you went to see the doctor after that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what's happening now that you're looking for a new doctor?
Well, you know, I'm still taking the medications, and you know, I haven't had to go back into the hospital or anything, so that's good. And you know, I'm just wanting to find a new doctor that can kind of help me out and kind of keep me on my medications the right way, and you know, and my doctor thought it might be good for me to come and talk to someone here, so I could deal with this stuff a little better.
Okay. Is it usually hard for you to talk to people about all this?
Well, sometimes it is. Like right now, it's not. You know, when I'm taking my medications, you know, I seem a little clearer about it. It doesn't seem as crazy, and it doesn't seem as real. But you know, it is kind of real, and I know there's kind of multiple realities around, and you know, so yeah.
Do you think it would benefit you at all to have somebody to help you with looking for a job or looking for a place to stay besides where you're at?
You know, I don't think so, man. I'm pretty comfortable there. You know, I just want to work on my software, and I just want to listen to music, and that's kind of what I want to do.
All right. Well, it sounds like you have a pretty clear idea of what you're looking for. It sounds like you're saying that you've been on some medication and it's helped you before.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what kinds of medication were good for you as opposed to the ones that weren't?
You know, they've tried a whole bunch of different things. The best thing that's been working for me is, I think I've been on some lithium, and I think that a little bit of Risperdal has helped out as well. It's helped.
When you're talking about weird stuff going on, was it ever smells or tastes or anything like that, or was it mainly just stuff to do with the computer?
Mainly just that stuff.
Okay. So, you know, I really thank you for coming in today. You know, it's not an easy thing to come and talk about, you know, your life and the things that have gone on.
Sure.
Especially, you know, kind of the stuff that's been stressing you out.
Sure.
And I know what it's like to be stressed out. You know, I think everybody does. And I think my suggestion would be that we set you up with our doctor. You know, I can get you an appointment probably within the week. Does that sound good to you? And then,
yeah, that's fine.
And then we can go from there. And maybe it would help you to talk to a counselor or something about that. But for now, why don't we set you up with a doctor's appointment, and we can handle that up at the receptionist desk and go from there. Does that make sense?
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for coming in.
No problem.